Uh, hey everyone, it's Julio, aka Alex, aka your faggot, aka the guy who has a back problem. Yeah, that's me, all in one. Just like another quick little update about my back. As you all know, I'm gonna get surgery in January 20th. So I've been super reflective, like super nervous. I don't know what to do or what to think, but all I know it's gonna be okay. That's all I know. And I'm gonna be positive about it, and we're gonna move forward with life. So yeah. So I'm gonna say yeah and a lot because I'm super high, and yeah, and I might sound a little bit winded. That's because my back's been killing me lately, and like every step I take, it takes my breath away, literally. But yeah, so the reason I'm making this video is because I'm gonna share with you guys my coming out story since it is Pride Month. So this is how I came out. So here you go. So this is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down. Just kidding. No, but seriously, no. So about my coming out story. So picture this: 1956, Sicily. I saw this guy with the big ass. Just kidding. Okay, that's not the story. But okay. So this is the true story. So when I grew up like in a Mexican household, like in a typical Mexican family. Super religious, super into God, but then they're out there talking shit to everyone else and just being blah 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 and fake. But still, they always put God first. But coming from a family like that, and also coming from a family that had a dad like I did. My dad was like super macho, like super the definition of what a guy is. Like super macho, dressed nice, big hair, nice, slick back. I'm describing myself at this point, but he was kind of like me at the same time. My dad was like a super 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 like macho man, what macho people are, especially like the Mexican macho man. you know they like a typical like man, who always like wanted to be the one working and have his wife at their house. Super like didn't believe like in equal rights per se, because he always thought that the man should provide like more than the woman, like every time like the man should bring the one bringing up the family and doing all that, you know which now we all know that it's an equal thing. So to all the women who are not working, pónganse a trabajar, pinches huevonas, pinches idiotas que no hacen nada, más que agarrar el dinero de toda la gente. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. But you know who you are, bitch. But so back to the story. So yeah, when you grow up like in a Mexican household like that, like with the like a macho figure, and also you have religion in the background, it's kind of scary to come out. It's kind of scary to like even accept to yourself that you might be like gay. So for me, like accepting the fact that I was gay was super hard. Like I used to like tell like I used to go to church a lot. So I grew up religious as well. Like and I still am. I still believe in God like 100%, So when used to go to church, I used to pray to God and be like, God, please, like, please make me straight. I want a family so bad. I want to like get married. I want to like raise my kids. I want to be normal. All I wanted was like, honestly just to be normal like everyone else. Like, why couldn't I be normal? Why did I had to like guys? And I felt so dirty and I felt so disgusting, so I personally turned into food when for like to fill that void. So like I hated myself so much. Like I truly truly hated myself. Like I hated every fact about me, just because I thought like, oh well, I knew I was gay. And to me I couldn't accept it. So what I did is just eat a lot. Oh my god, the fat days. Let me tell you about the fat days. So yeah, my fat days. So picture this. Like I was around 17, 18 years old. Like I would go to McDonald's and like get their McChickens. I'll get two. Then like for lunch, I would go to Carl's Jr. and get their big chicken sandwich. And then for dinner, I would go to Jack in the Box and get two tacos or a soda or something like that. So I was eating so freaking bad to the point that I think I gained like 60 pounds in less than like a 3 months period like span. Also, there was a lot of other things that happened, that kind of just added to that. But one of the most important thing was like me being gay. That was like the most thing. Especially like I was going to church every day. Like I would go to these like retreats with the church people, and then like I would I honestly like made myself believe like I was like the most evilest thing in the world that I ever created, just because like I was gay. And that mindset stuck with me for a long time. So yeah, so between that period of like church and like me eating so bad, and then I was also struggling financially to add on top of that. There was a time that just something clicked inside my head, and something that made me realize that the reason I couldn't accept who I was because I was too worried about what other people thought about me. Me as Julio Alvarez, me as a person, me. Like, I was so worried about what kind of impression I was giving other people that I was ignoring who truly I was as a person, you know? So I always wanted to be like the perfect son for my mom. Like everybody knows me that knows I'm like the biggest mama boy in the whole world. Like my mom is my everything. She is the strongest woman I know. She is the rock, to the foundation of like me as a person, So I didn't want to disappoint her. I didn't I was too scared to accept me because I was too scared to face her, you know? I wanted to be that perfect son. I wanted to bring her grandchildren. Cuz look at my all my family has had so many kids. We're probably like the biggest, like from our like immediate family. Our family is like the ones with more kids, cuz damn it, like they can't fucking stop. They're like rabbits. Fucking stop already. I'm not going to be able to afford Christmas, you fuckers. But yeah, so I was so like worried about what my mom would think if I was to come out. I was too worried about what my brothers would say, about what my sisters would say. And it's like, coming from a Mexican household, like the pressures of like your family. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I was so like pressured, like by all my family around me, like that's why I denied who I was, because I didn't want to disappoint either one of them. But then there comes a point, I think, in everybody's person life that you realize you're not here in this world for them. You love them, and they're your family and everything else, but you're not here in this world for them. You're here in this world because of you and what you're gonna do and what you're gonna leave like your mark as you as a person. Like it took me a long time to realize. I think it all comes also too with like loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. Like it took me a long time to truly accept who I was and truly like love myself. But once you truly love yourself and truly accept who you are, then I think that's when everything falls into place. Like I did not come to this world, to please anyone else but myself. And I think it takes a long time to realize that. So all this fear that I kept, and all this like anxiety of like coming out, and the reason I didn't want to come out was actually kind of dumb to think about it. It's like, your family knows you, and they know who the hell you are. Like they're not stupid. Almost everyone in my family knew I was gay, and then I think they're all kind of waiting for me just to say, "Hey, I'm a fruitcake," So yeah, so for my like the fear that I had about coming out was like I said, disappointing my mom, disappointing my brothers, and disappointing everyone else. But then, like I said, you realize that who cares? It's like you're here to make yourself happy, and I think that's the one thing I want everyone to take the key from like this little story of weirdness. And I'm all over the place right now, but is to take that away is that you truly have to love yourself, and just know that you're in this earth to make yourself happy, you as a person. And if you're scared to come out, I understand why you're scared to come out, but most likely they probably know you're a fruitcake too, just saying. But no, the fear and anxiety, it's understandable, because like you don't want to like disappoint anybody, But like I said, once you realize that you're the key, be you, 100% you, and if no one could accept you if you're afraid that you're gonna lose people, then those people should have never been there to begin with. And that was another thing too with me. It's like when I first came out, like I was afraid that my mom was gonna stop talking to me. I was afraid that my brothers were gonna stop talking to me. I was afraid I was gonna lose family. But then I told myself too, it's like if they can't accept me for me being 100% me, my authentic self, then maybe this shouldn't be in my life to begin with. That's a good thing about gay people. We could choose our family, we could choose our friends, and we could choose our support system. If they want to be there, they'll be there. And if they don't want to be there, they don't want to be there. And that's okay. Because someone who truly loves you and truly understands you is going to be there for you, the real you, not the person you pretend to be, you know? So like if your family truly loves you and your friends truly love you, they're gonna still be there. You being gay or not being gay, who you lay with that night, it's none of their concerns at the end of the day, you know? Just keep being you and never stop being you. You know, I hate when people like always like so nosy and and always in your business. It's like who you lay with that night doesn't matter or doesn't concern nobody. If you want to be a fucking hoe, be the best hoe you can be. If you want to suck dick. You know, if you want to get catch an STD, catch an STD, bitch. Who's stopping you? Do it. Just do you. You know, and I hate when people like also slut shame other people. It's like let them be sluts. If they want to be sluts, if they want to be fucking hoes, let them be hoes. You know, if they want, let them be the best host. You encourage them. You don't. Yeah, so don't stop them. Like encourage people. That's another message that I want to give like during Pride Month. Like if someone identifies as a transgender, let them be transgender. If they want it, if they believe truly themselves, then what the fuck do you care? Let them be them. It's like, and right now we're in 2019, like one of the most accepting times. I wish like we had this much support as I did when I was like if I was a kid, you know, when I was growing up. I wish Nickelodeon would turn their screen gay too when I was growing up. The time I grew up, it was still a little bit better for us gays, but it wasn't that great either. You know, so like especially now, like 2019, encourage your kids to be who they are. You know, if your kid wants to dress up, let them dress up. You know, if they want to be, just let them be them. Encourage them. You know, just encourage. That's all you can do. Just encourage people to be who they are and just be kind. And hi, ran over. Love you guys.